I'm pretty sure it's possibly the Rosamac. Well, why is my screen locking up? Game, where are you? Where the fuck are you? Why is my game? What the shit? Okay, I've just suffered a random disconnect. Everybody's disconnected. Okay, well that went well. Don't know how, don't know when, don't know when. Okay then. You've been disconnected from the server. Okay. Okay, right. Go from 8 viewers to 0 because the internet cables are shit. Oh, and now it's authenticating. Fuck you, Underwater. Change user to me, myself, and I. It's probably going to be buffering now, Janet, actually.
And are we starting Armored Warfare?
Mm-hmm.
Technology.
Yeah.
It can make as many things screwed up as 200 men working 40 hours a week for 200 years.
Okay, well, it seems my stream lasted 20 fucking minutes before the internet just went, huh? Is it so bad to wish for decent internet like Virgin or something where we have, you know, fiber optic instead of whatever the shit people have today?
I've got fiber optic and it doesn't really seem to do that much different than...
For us, Virgin internet, which is fiber optic, is like super stable and it has amazing download and upload speeds. But, you know, because we live in a fucking retirement village, because the people here are probably living in the 1800s or something. They don't know what internet is. So, yeah, we have to live with whatever the hell we have now. Alright.
Well, it verified. Back. Let's see. Giggles.
Japanese schoolgirl giggles. Oh joy, somebody blocked a law against lifting skirts. You know, lifting people's skirts and taking pictures of them, like, illegal.
A law that would make that illegal?
And what?
Somebody blocked a law that would make that illegal?
Yeah.
You know what their hobby is?
Yeah, same thing with all the religious nuts. Hello.
PvP at level
how are
1.
you? Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the thing is, I either get face cam or I get to be able to record. And it seems people appreciate my face for some reason, so we are face camming. I know, Bork, but like Virgin Internet is pretty much the best internet the UK has because it's actually good. I mean, the support staff is okay, it has good download speeds, good upload speeds, relatively competent staff. The usual. 2-2 again, huh? I haven't done tier 2 in a while. What the hell am I going to bring? Hell, it's auto cannons down there. Not many tier 2 picks. Yeah, there is. I might as well take the leopard one. And I get into a game. Yay! Anyway guys, so welcome to the stream, or welcome back to the stream after, you know, things crapped out on me. If you haven't liked already, please do. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. And if you would like to help my living expenses while I'm with my fiance, I'm trying to reach around $150, so I'll be able to pay for roughly a month of food. That'll be great. Okay, we're on Cold Strike, and we are at a huge disadvantage. If our VBL does not play correctly, the M60 will murder us all. While I have very powerful heat rounds, the M60A3 is literally loaded frontally with the array. So you can imagine how I feel about that. And also, I had to switch from a wired connection to a wireless connection, and the wireless connection is more stable because of reasons.
Hey.
Anyway, it looks like we'll be doing mostly Leopard 1 today. It's actually my favourite tier 3 MBT, because at the stage of the game, right now, armor doesn't matter. So it's basically just either firepower or speed, and this thing is relatively speedy, it has good firepower, it has the best heat rounds in its tier, and we're all just waiting for my teammates to connect. One day, maybe. One day. Oh, cool. We're alive. Alright. I'm really fit for this game. I mean, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are the 3 biggest days in which the player base is active for PvP, and it's 8:30 PM European time, 7:30 PM UK time, and there's barely any people on. That's disturbing. I mean, looks like it's probably gonna have to fall to me to make my way up the slope. Yep, getting shot at already. Anyway, knowing my luck, I'll be murdered by the M60. Yeah, he's coming up. Let's get the fuck out of here. I am not dealing with an M60 coming up my ass. Get out here, Leopard. Come on, come on, come on. Use your power, Leopard. Oh, fuck, there he is. Fuck my life. I'll deal with this stupid fucking M60 now.
Identify target.
Oh, great. And there's fucking 2 of them now. Oh, and I'm gonna fucking die to both of my teammates are not very smart. Yeah, whatever. Dear God, that was frustrating to look at.
Tier 3 match now, finally.
Yeah. That was painful. Why is it so long? Have you noticed a lot of the characters, especially, well, a lot of the male characters in Fast and Furious, a lot of them don't have hair. Does this mean driving fast causes hair loss?
It just makes you more aerodynamic.
I never thought of it that way.
Just kind of like with the swim team, you know. That's why they put those caps on.
Might have been able to kill that M60 actually. Had a faster reload time, similar damage. Oh well, it doesn't matter now. What happened happened.
It's a happening thing.
Yeah. And there's caping in Leopard too. One slight problem, we have 2 AFVs. They have 2 MBTs. One of them is a TADU. Oh well, that NM142 better be a good shot. I'm kind of annoyed, Eden, because my wireless internet just shat on me, and I was about to have an amazing game in the Warrior, a game which I might have even been able to feature. There was a bunch of players per side. You know, 5v5 is okay.
Yeah, your internet is. I mean, your chat. I mean, what am I trying to say? Your stream is gone.
Yeah, we're on the new stream now.
Shit.
Oh, so I gotta find a different location.
No, it's just on my channel, like it's the one that's currently going.
Well, mine has started all the way back to 0, and it shows that you have 25.11 seconds on this stream, but it went all the way back to the beginning again.
Just click on my channel and find the one that is currently live.
Oh, that's alright. Backing up.
Anyway, at least I'll be able to get to the spotting position
Yay.
first, which is good. Where the fuck are they? Something spotted me. Out.
Well, I'm playing a little PvE while you guys
And there's
are
new
doing
runs
that.
over here. Yeah.
I don't like waiting.
Identified. Hostile truck.
Where the hell did that go?
That goes well.
Where's the TADU though? That's what I have to figure
Identify
out.
target.
Oh, he's coming over here. Out. There's the TADU. He's fucking sniping.
Target immobilized. They nailed it. Extract us. Stress up. Move it out.
Back down, 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 down. I don't think he can pen me.
APS knocked out.
How do you get rid of this global cat shit?
The corner and ignore it.
That was one of ours.
Oh, well, that's what I've been doing. I just thought there might
Yep,
be a way.
that's how you get rid of one apparently. Oh, and the NM142 died. How original.
Why can't it go away all the way? That needs to be fixed. When you
They
get
don't
the
intend
top,
to fix.
the global.
Reloading.
Fucking
I mean,
TADU.
who uses it really?
People who want to be annoying.
Yeah.
I was gonna say whiners and lunatics, but
Right. It seems like you
Mr.
could turn it
TADU
off
today.
in the settings, but you can't. I'll go look again.
Identified.
Fuck, there he is.
Hostile tank.
I'm gonna get one good shot into him and then I'm gonna die.
Reloading.
Got him. Okay, Capian, you can do it. You can do it, Capian. The Centauro isn't gonna rush him. The Centauro is just gonna fucking sit there. I'm a decent player, I guess. Come on, Capian. Oh no, the Centauro did decide to grow some balls.
I thought you were a unicorn.
Never said I was a unicorn.
Oh?
No, I never said that.
I just hallucinate things.
Yeah, you're from the south, you
People
hallucinate
that-
everything. Hell, I'm sure you even hallucinated the Civil War once.
Yeah, no, the Holocaust.
Yeah.
Or, no, the moon landing.
Yeah, moon landings. That was
You
it.
see, NASA went so far to fake the moon landings that they put a flag up there.
Yeah, I know.
You're forgetting the
French
reflective
flag.
material as well.
The what? Salty
The
material.
Tier 7.
reflective
Tier
material.
7.
They
Have
put
to
up
kick
some
one in.
reflective
I'm hoping to get some
material, so-
bonus codes for Armored Warfare, but so far nobody's responded when I've asked.
So when you actually observe it, like through a telescope, at a specific angle, you actually see the reflection
Yeah,
off of that like specific patch of ground.
Exactly, Bork, exactly.
Well,
Somewhere
all
the
kinds of
flag
conspiracy.
has been bleached by the sunlight so that it's now a white flag instead of a U.S. flag.
So basically, it looks like the French got there, not the Americans.
Is it? It's basically because the U.S. surrendered its space program.
The French got there.
Well, we can thank our famous Obama for that.
That was actually Bush.
No. It was Obama that shut down NASA.
I mean,
Decided not
NASA
to,
still exists.
I mean, quit the shuttle program is what I'm saying.
Which was, to be honest, shit, but that's beside the point.
The shuttle,
Do I
at
want to
least-
play MBT's Capian? I mean, you know, it feels like it's T80 or go home. Fuck it. I'll play a 9910. 9910s are fun. I want to have fun, not play meta.
Let me get into
See,
Kicked in here.
improve filter systems. Pioneer Kit and a gun breach. Do you want to play an MBT? No. Do you want to use a heat round? Maybe. Oh guys, if you want to talk politics, there is a politics channel in the stream. Hey Panzer, how are you?
Not bad. How are you doing?
I wish we could skip like 20 days so I could be in the US with Rana right now. But you know, we never thanks. We never really get what we wish for, do we?
Nope.
No,
that's
we
life.
don't.
I got what I wished for once, and it turned out it wasn't such a good idea.
What was it?
I wanted to join the army.
Do you land in New York City or do you land somewhere
Philadelphia.
else?
Landing in New York City, like, what people don't tell you is that New York has a lot of toll bridges, and those toll bridges are very, very expensive. So if I wanted Renner to pick me up at New York Airport,
Well, that used to be the only place you could land coming from Europe was New York City.
so
I
basically
flew into
it's like
Philadelphia twice.
$200 for toll roads. So in the end, even though it might be less expensive to fly on the plane, getting a car there out and back, especially with the traffic jams, it's just going to be bad. Oh, I got a full game. I got a full game. Holy shit! I am amazed.
Oh,
I'm in a Zebra. You're in a 9910.
Hallelujah. Pretty on worse
I'd
shit
die right
because they're
away.
in challenges, but I think I can kill the leopard in the T90. Join the army, they said. You'll learn skills that will last you later in life. Ha! No.
not so much.
Lots of good
In my
stories.
case, I
though.
actually did, but
What did you learn?
to do like how to repair electronics, how to develop courses, and how to do technical writing.
How to
Oh,
blame
really?
things on other people.
I really didn't think that you learned that in the Army. I thought that was a civilian thing.
Why can't
Yeah.
I click
Turned
the
into a
map?
civilian career.
Damn it! I hate these Anders. They tear you up.
Well, yeah, they have an autoloader and a man turret. You don't go in front of them.
Yeah, I know, but this in PvE, this is the first time, since the patch. This is the first time I've actually came across several in a row.
Where is my music gone?
Fuck that.
There is my music. I still can't move the mouse though. It's like in some weird thing. Anyway, looks like my only hope is probably going to be sniping. Or right at the front. Because that's... Actually, you know what? It feels like if an insanity option exists, go for the insanity option. And fuck it, we'll go full insanity. We'll rush B, and we'll see what happens. Leopard's about to come over. Do they have any... They do not have any snipers. Wait for it. Hello, leopard. A leopards are coming. A leopard is a coming. There you are, hello.
Around the corner.
I'm pretty sure I can reload before he does. Boop. Don't shoot me!
Shattered.
Tracked! There we go, now a few people will shoot at him.
Nope.
And your ammo rack is gone. Okay, let's see if we can poke around the corner maybe. Are they there? Usually there's a couple of them that just kind of sit there sniping for some god knows reason. It's almost trapped. Is he going to notice me? He's not going to notice me. Let's see if I can aim for the ammo rack for once. Oh no, he's dead. That's okay. Janet, we need to head back. We need to go all the way back. We need to fuck up these challenges and we need to fuck them up good.
Janet got a game with you guys are platooning now?
No.
Or just
Oh, we just happened to drop in the same match.
Ah.
Evans.
Tier 7s. Damn it. Every time
See
I go
them.
to heat. Go back to
Are you aiming, leopard? Penetrating hit. Let's see if we can go around and punish the fuck out of these guys. There he is. God, he's like at half hit points. He's still got most of his fucking... He's still got more health than most people in the game. Let's see if I can trap this one. Okay, he's trapped. Right, that's good. Oh, he's dead. Let's go for Canusis next. There you are, little Charlie. Oh, no. Wait, rip. Oh.
We're submerged.
Please don't drown. Not drowning yet.
We're taking on water.
Okay, all I need to do is to distract this Charlie and DPM his ass. And he is over there. It should take him a while to turn around though. Oh, he's gone up there, hasn't he?
Identify.
What is this spawning system? Oh, he's burning. Burn, Charlie, burn! And I've got a striker unloading on my RCA.
Identify target.
Damn it.
Oh, fuck me, there's a microphone down there as well. You know, I should really consider that this thing has missiles and I should probably use them at some point in my life.
I'm about done, I think.
He's dead. There's only 2 left. I've got a fucking Merkava to deal with as well. Yeah, fuck this. Don't bother going for the Merkava, let's just back off. Janet, back off from the Merc if you can. Don't let him get you. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go chill on this Charlie. So Janet, do not engage the Merkava if you can. If you can keep him covered there, it's all good.
I'm just gonna
Damn it.
ease him back and forth with the rocks.
Fucker aims for me.
Rock in between me and him, so.
Hey Charlie, how's it going?
Identify target.
And he's gonna kill me, I think. Yeah, he's aiming for me. I'm about to die a horrible screaming death. Because he's a fucking Charlie! Yay! Challenges! So much fun. Yeah, sure, let's give a tank 3,950 hit points. Let's buff its armor even more so only one tank in its same tier can kill it. And then... That is so annoying.
Kill the driver.
Yeah. Anyway guys, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. The salt needs to be fueled with something after all. If you'd like to help out, I'm trying to currently get my living expenses in order, so I can help out my fiance while I'm over in the US with her. Look at these fucking stats, look. It's 8,200 damage, and it means shit. Because that guy was in the Challenger, and he has so many hit points that it's going to take forever to kill him. And the only reason why I got buffed is because people in PvE can't even point their fucking challenges forward. No, they have to go through the side. Oh.
I can't even win a PvE.
Actually, no, I'm pretty sure it's probably the Russian server.
Staying at 7?
Standard 7. Let's keep going for 7. Wait, Janet, you were in the army for 23 years?
National Guard, regular army, and reserves, yep.
Jesus. That's a long time.
Get 500 strange stories.
Many strange stories.
Many.
So yeah, I took an MBT, it was fun, but didn't mean shit.
I gave the colonel in the medical corps a stroke by saying 2 words.
What was it?
I had problems seeing things. I went in for a vision check and he was getting frustrated with me and he said, "Your vision problems are all in your head." And I said, "Well, duh." Best choice of words, but where else would your vision problems be but in your head?
It's great. I love it. Oh, and also, if you haven't, guys, when you start Armored Warfare, please remember to exit the MyCom game launcher, otherwise it will torrent seed. I mean, I like that the armored door on this thing at the back has its own steel cage as well, probably for picnics. I mean, that'd be great, isn't it? If you had cage armor, you could like put your sandwiches on the cage bits. I know that's probably not how people do it, but it's funny nonetheless, damn it.
I know I'm trying to hold myself down from the laughter.
I agree, Boxer. Some people's problem with vision is definitely in their pants. Huh. Tier 8 games. Might do Tier 8 later, actually.
Periscope a lot.
So are you about to get into another game?
I am in another game.
Okay. You know, you never give a guy a heads up.
Well, you don't ask.
You just jump into tier 7 and eventually we'll get in.
Yep.
I see. Well,
So,
I don't. That's my
I'm
absolutely
gonna
worst
sit
tier anyway.
there. Or I'm gonna go middle. Going middle might actually be a better chance because hopefully I can catch some of the AFEs in the backside. The VBR and the VBL are the ones I can kill pretty easily. All I have to do is to get the drop on the either use the missile. Actually, use the auto. Actually, no. Use the missile first to do damage, get them down to half health, then use the autocannon to finish them off. And hope that it doesn't kill me with its T-15 rate of fire. Hey Brick Crusader, how are you? Portugal versus Spain half-time scores. I've always wondered which is the better team. I know that people like to go on about Spain, but and everyone's just avoiding the other side like the fucking plague. It's great. Question is, where is the rest of them? Okay, there's a stingray down there. Who the fuck spotted me? A fucking challenger spotted me? Today is a day of surprises. I wonder if that leopard is still there. Well, I can dream. I imagine their V-building going maybe around where the stingray is, so he's probably sitting there, waiting, like most VBLs do.
Identify target. Hostile tank. Loader, missile.
Yeah, and the Charlie 1 Fiona just opened up with its goddamn chlorine gas.
Road missile. Hostile truck marked.
I don't know if it's my imagination or not, but the T-72B3 after this last patch seems a lot squishier.
Maybe they're actually aiming at your weak spots now.
The bots? Yeah, maybe so.
Is there a VBR down there? There is a VBR down there. Which is I want to jump in on this guy and start him in the face.
Of course, facing tier 10s, it's never been too good. That ATGU's gun is just marvelous.
ERA deflected a shot.
Oh, fucking snapshotting challenges, yay. Well, it's time for me to go. I fucked up quite a bit today, so let's hope we don't fuck up anymore.
Road missile.
Where's that VBR there?
Loader missile.
There isn't much I can actually do today. It's depressing to say the least. Oh. The only thing that's going to happen now is that VBL is going to come from the backside and he's going to murder my ass. I know this because it is what the legends foretold.
Loader missile. Target immobilized.
I don't see you in this one as tanker. I mean, Janet.
Excuse me?
I don't see you in this stream battle. Are you in it?
The question is, which of them is going to come from the side? Is it going to be the VBR or is it going to be the VBR? Or is it going to be the Merkava?
Identify target.
It is in fact the VBR.
Hit him in the wheels.
And of course I hit him in the fucking wheels, like, really?
They nailed it. Ammo up. Loader missile.
99.
Well, that went badly wrong, I guess. Some fuck-ups from me, but I think I chose the wrong vehicle for that. Yeah, probably my bad. What else can I play today? Actually, I wanted to say I wanted to go to tier 8, so I will play the RCR.
Here comes the VBL.
Yeah.
Huge.
So I found a fun article today. It was in 1982 that a bunch of divers in a deep sea oil rigging expedition, they suffered explosive decompression in their diving bell, and when they got the bodies out, like the bodies were literally crushed, like all their organs and stuff were like half the size, and it was.
I can imagine. Well, you know, I've always wondered on the Challenger after that huge fall from nearly space, what happened to their bodies. I mean, They should have been Jello, I guess.
Just crushed. You can't really
No.
crush skin.
No,
it would
I
just
mean,
be
but
like a
when you-
jelly mass.
All your organs would have to detach from the rest, from their mooring ports in the body, I would imagine.
They
all
don't
the
have
organs.
mooring imports. They're quite flexible, actually. It's
Everything is pretty well stuffed inside the skin, and
yeah.
and the rib cage contains the organs. They're not really attached to the muscles are attached to bones. Organs aren't.
That's what I mean.
You'll
One of
know,
the organs are
Baboon?
attached.
Watch a
Huh?
couple of watch a couple of boxing fights and count the number of times people get up from a liver hit. They don't.
From a liver hit?
Liver hit. Right, the liver is the largest organ in your body,
Oh, I know.
and
Right side.
unlike a head hit, which hurts first, but you can still fight, if you get hit in the liver, you're down. Because
No, just like the kidneys.
you can,
A liver and kidney hits will knock you out pretty good.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why
Well,
they
they
don't
don't knock you
allow
out.
hitting from the back. They don't allow you to back hit. That's a fine in boxing, if I remember right.
Yeah.
You can't hit the back.
Okay,
Especially
apparently
the lower
I
back.
may have to go to tier 7, maybe, I think.
Well, like they said when the princess, when she was killed in that car accident, they said that her heart had
Car accident?
ripped.
Car accident? It's not a... Come on, Baboon, you know it wasn't a car accident.
She had a wreck in the car.
It was
with-
not a car accident. The SAS came over and probably blew the tires out or something.
Well, anyway,
It was a fucking... It was a fucking
the
assassination.
aorta, the aorta was ripped. When something's fast and suddenly stops, the organs, they just kind of push
Yeah.
out and they rip away from their moorings, meaning veins and arteries. I don't mean like they're tacked down somewhere, but if you lose your veins and arteries attached to your organs, it's pretty much the same
The
thing.
part of me that does biology is screaming.
Screaming.
Yes.
Have you
Any
had to
tips
die?
for starters? Oh, sorry.
Hey Blitz, how are you?
Fine. There was a 2-second delay, so I apologize for interrupting.
It's okay.
Here we go.
Go ahead and ask questions.
Ooh, we're in the game. We are in the game. Ooh. How is
Any
the
starter points? Oh, there we go again. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's okay. How are the football going right now, Brick Crusader? What's up, Blitz? If you want to go for the retard-proof line, take the chieftains with Hesh, and then eventually you'll come to the challenges, which are frontally invulnerable to everything, especially in PvP, like they just overbuff them. But if you want a more amusing playstyle, go for the T-series of tanks.
Okay.
See if I can avoid you for several minutes.
Huh?
You guys are on opposite sides.
Mm-hmm.
Poor life choices on my part.
You have a challenger, we don't. Which means you have a higher chance of winning than we do.
You gonna do another hour, Spitfire?
Yeah, I've only been streaming for an hour.
I said, are you gonna do one more hour?
I'll stream as long as I want to. Hey Kaylee, how are you?
Like Bounty Hunt last week, where it was time limited.
Like, a 2 or 3 hour bounty hunt would be amazing.
I'd like to do some more bounty, not bounty hunting. I'm sorry. I'd like to do some more of the special ops and lighter tanks.
Smoke grenade out.
See if we could do it instead of taking MBGs.
Destroyed.
Pop goes Isentaro. Oh, 9910 versus 9910. Neither can actually pen each other. Lol. Come on, TAD, get your missiles up. Where are you, 9910?
Identify. Hostile. No effect.
Oh, fuck my life. Ow.
Is it a good thing or bad thing that my game suddenly tells me it has to is going to game files verification suddenly out of nowhere?
That's okay. Smart.
But
girl.
it tells me it will take 12 minutes.
Oh, that's okay enough, I guess. Oh, the VBL died. Yay. And now they have a VBL, which means he's gonna come right to the top of the hill and he's gonna start murder fucking people.
I can't believe you're using
Come
missiles
on,
on the
what have you-
9910.
Of course I use missiles, it has crap gun depression, why wouldn't I use missiles?
Ammo up.
I said on your enemy 9910, why were you using missiles?
Because
to
gun
hit you?
depression.
I kid you.
Yeah.
Fuck my life. Ugh. Saber down there, Chandler over there. Alright,
Identify target.
know what we're doing today now. Ow.
Tank damage.
Backwards, backwards, backwards.
Reloading.
And I'm about to get retarded by a challenger.
Normalized.
Wow, something bounced on me. Oh!
Nailed it.
Yay, challenges.
Resting, that would be worthwhile.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, you won because you had a challenger and our VBL was a fucking idiot.
Just flew past you.
Excuse me, game, can I
A chance to
switch
see
to
it.
battle, please? I'm sorry you're depressed, Kaylee. Would you like a hug? I give out good hugs. They're usually free as well.
And they're fluffy.
And they're
Ah, that tank went right over the top of you. That was
Yep.
neat.
what else can I do? Play you, maybe. Just stayed with the TAE. Actually, no, it doesn't matter. That VBL lived.
So how's PvP?
Nobody fucking playing. Don't know what the hell they did to it. There was plenty of people online last time. Can
You
I-
say it's dying?
Bounty hunt.
It's dying for a while. No, last time, like last week, when we were not even doing the bounty hunt, there was plenty of people on.
So is the game dying? Like
In many
population
ways.
It's
Yeah.
growing. We are gaining players, we just don't know where the hell they're coming from. Where the hell they're all going. I mean, there's a few basic list of changes that will make PvP more viable. Reducing the heat meta at low tiers. Nerfing the fuck out of the French missile line. Making it so that the challengers and the T-series are not the best tanks in the game. Reducing the impact of Hesh and Thermobarics. They don't do ridiculous amounts of module damage that can lead to instant destruction, such as ammo racks. The basic stuff, really. But the Merkava line is coming next, and so hopefully in between that and the French line, they will have time to be able to tweak the game, because this game will not survive on PvE.
Why do you say that?
Because it doesn't. This is not a
90%.
PvE. This is not a
90%.
PvE orientated game, baboon. PvE has very little direction it can go.
If
There
there
is-
wasn't PvE, this game would already be over with.
It'd be dead
It'd be
regardless.
strictly in Russia.
You don't understand. PvE in a game such as this does not have much diversity. It is
A
stagnant.
lot more content to keep it keep it working in PvE. They need a mix.
Basically, this is how it goes.
I've been hearing
A
this
single-
stuff for 2 years.
PvP map has a very infinite number of possibilities the game can happen. A single PvE map, however, does not. It is very strict in how it goes. It is very linear.
Scripted?
There
Is that
is-
what you mean?
The bot spawns are scripted, and so are the objectives. PvP is a lot more dynamic. Global Ops failed, which partly I'm going to blame Obsidian for sabotaging the 2.0 batch and wasting an entire year on Global Ops. And then another year was spent fixing 2.0, and here we are. Actually, this is the first year of actual content we're getting, but for now it may be too little too late.
But I know hundreds of people. who have
Hundreds of
met-
people? Can you name them all?
Hundred,
Sure. Name me.
hundreds of
Name me
people
those
who
100
I've
people.
talked to
Name me them.
in-
All of them.
in
Right now.
Chat
Go.
and battalions that told me the attractive thing that brought them over here from World of Tanks was PvE, and that they were sick of
Yeah,
PvE.
and where are they now? Are they gone? Are they still here?
Most of them have gone to other games.
So,
because,
it didn't work then, did it?
Well, no, that's because they didn't advertise. They didn't do shit. for the game
Advertise? They were
except
already playing the game.
They left because
You are giving me an extremely
No,
flawed argument here, Baboon. You are
No
telling me that these people
new
came
people
because
came
of
in.
PvE,
They got
but then they
bored with
left.
it. They got bored with it.
So they came for the PvE, then they left.
They got bored with what was going on with politics in this game, and
The politics?
yeah, most of them left right after the big male RU thing. Anyway, when
A
that
lot of them-
takeover,
A lot of them left because there was no new content for about a year.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
From both sides.
that's right.
God, that was annoying. I'm gonna go up to the
Gonna
top
have-
here. Then,
Anyway.
this Wilkie clan. I'm pretty sure the Buford or the Hello Weasel.
PC.
Dear God, that weasel should be dead. Let's see,
Anyway,
where's the rest of them?
I don't wanna argue.
Hostile tanks. They nailed it. ERA
Oh,
deflected
sure,
a
my
shot.
missile misses, but he can hit on a fucking gun. Okay then. Where's this fucking lack of a gun?
Identify. Hostile tanks.
I gotta say, I'm not a fan of the matchmaker.
No bad.
Oh look, where is our NM142? He's sitting all the way over there.
Identify. Hostile tanks.
I wish that would hit, I do. Oh, there's a fucking Stingray 2 down there as well. Hello Stingray, how are you?
They nailed it. ERA deflected a shot.
Well done Stingray, you suicide rusher. Why do people do that? I don't know. Oh hey, I'm gonna crest the ridge when there's a fucking Bradley under me. Oh no, I took 1600 points of damage. Oh no, I did 5 points of damage. Oh well, I suicided and rushed. Yeah. Someone tell me this mindset of mindlessness. Because it is just absolutely can't even read it. Anyway, Blitz, hopefully I should be able to get you some game codes that will enable you to start the game faster. Yeah, I'm currently waiting on a response from any CMs.
Okay.
Hell, I can ask if there's any positions open for voiceovers.
Look at all the people that have left World of Tanks because of the sick
Doesn't
of
matter,
the
does
PvE.
it?
Well, the point is that PvP people are you know, get sick of being bullied and you know,
It's not the
trolled.
PvP. Yeah, it's not the PvP itself. It's the players.
Yeah,
It is fundamentally World of Tanks monetization and business model in the game that forces people to pay money to be able to grind. You saw this happen with the Object. I believe it's the Object 268 version 4. It was there for about, I think about 2 to 3 months, blatantly overpowered. Then once most people got it, they nerfed it. And then they'll release another tier 10, which will be blatantly over. They've been doing this for the past 8 years and people still haven't caught on. The game's RNG system is basically there to make it so that your games will be slower, you won't get as much stuff, and you'll have to play more games. The more games you pay, the more frustrated you get. The more frustrated you get, the bigger the chances are that you pay money. And eventually those players that drop out will have paid so much money that it doesn't matter, because eventually they'll do another, and they do good, and they do good advertisements. And then they'll eventually brought more players in. Hell, the CEO has multi-billions right now. The game, Wargaming from 2014 was making double-digit millions a month.
oh yeah. Not now.
Still is. Making more, probably.
Well, all I know is that the World of Tank population, I mean, there used to be 2 servers in America. Now there's 1.
America's never liked tank games. They're more into planes and ships.
Oh, God.
That's a fact, Baboon.
Well,
There's a lot more people that have seen planes, a lot more people that have seen ships simply from movies,
History Channel.
television shows.
Otherwise known as the
I
Hitler
mean-
Channel in the 90s.
I think it's PvP that has been one of the negatives in these online games. It's just, you know, I think they could and if they would make the bots smarter. I mean, you play
But then
games
you have to have
now
less
where
bots.
you're
How
Well,
would
you're
how would
playing
you make the
games
bots
right
smarter?
now.
They already shoot you. They already penetrate you.
yeah, well,
Do they just
the
penetrate you
thing
more
is,
then?
You play games right now that are 100% AI. The XCOM games.
That's an infantry-based game with cover. This is a tank game. The AIs are fundamentally different in every single way.
I'm not talking about.
But
tank
you are
games.
comparing them.
I am not.
You are comparing them. You just talked about
I'm
XCOM
comparing-
AI, then you were talking about Armored Warfare's AI, then you started talking about
Okay.
XCOM's AI.
I said the trouble was PvP in games. That,
But there's different types of populations based on the environment you're playing in.
right.
Naval and air games are significantly different than ground games. If we were talking about something like Counter-Strike or Players
Don't you mean
Unknown,
for
that's
the
infantry
airstrike?
stuff.
Well, I've played.
Something
Okay,
like-
I need to back up this Abrams right fucking now. Because that type's gonna rush him in the face.
I've played
Let's see
so
what we
many
can
online games, and every one of them, the unattractive parts are either the grind or the grind
That's
plus
90s at spawn, so he doesn't matter.
environment.
Those guys are going to be down there, and I need to ammo rack this type, and I need to kill him. Beef is going to either be flanking, or he's going to be coming right behind. Okay, those types are going at it, so I need to quickly deal damage on their type, and I need to fucking kill him.
How come you don't play Halo anymore? I mean, not Halo. What am I talking about? Heliborn.
Because Heliborn sucks. No players.
I think it's.
Well, Type 99, I'm pretty sure the reason why your team lost is because you just sat there. Well, you didn't sat there, you suicide rushed. I don't play Heliborn anymore because the PvP is awful. There are players in that game who are just so good that they instantly murder you within seconds.
Yeah, that's been my point. You don't understand.
I do understand because I have made this point multiple times to both the developers, to the community managers, and to all of you. But every time I criticize the game, you put your fucking earmuffs on and you don't listen.
Who does?
You!
About PvP?
I criticize the game all the time in my PvP streams, in my PvE streams, when I'm not streaming the game, when I talk about it with other people. And so far my main issues, which I said this stream probably 20 minutes ago, was the fact that heat rounds in low tiers for PvP are absolutely overpowered as fuck. They make armor useless and they make AFVs dominant. The French missile line kills people instantly if you get spotted by them. And in high tiers, we have the Type 99 series, which are invulnerable to vehicles frontally. They are the fastest and they are their best MBTs of their tier. So far, the challenges have also been buffed as well, which mean you cannot win against them in another MBT because they are too heavily armored and they do too much damage and they have too much hit points. This is me criticizing the game, and I criticized the fuck out of that about 20 minutes ago. So
Well,
yes, I do criticize the
about-
game, and I criticize the game a lot. And those are the exact reasons why a lot of people don't play PvP, is because they die instantly from people who do low tier seal clubbing, because these people are fucking scum who do it. They simultaneously whine about having not enough people to play with, while also playing vehicles that they kill other people very quickly with. thus producing a negative feedback cycle, because the more they seal club, the more people run the fuck away.
Right. But I wasn't talking about just this game, Spitfire. I know that you have your
This same practice can be applied to many games, Baboon. And it's not just Armored Warfare that has these.
You have been an asset to the game, and so has your channel. And your opinions have been great. But I was on a different subject. I was talking about PvE games in general. I mean PvP games in general, how it seems that they are no longer what people look for when they want a game. It seems like they're going back to the AI-driven type games.
Because the AI are easier to deal with than normal people.
Well,
let's face it, most
like
people
win,
play PvE because they suck at PvP.
Well,
most people do. I will introduce you to the pyramid. The pyramid focuses as of such. If you would like to put the stream on, I'm going to do full webcam. Now, in a PvP game such as Armored Warfare, we have two structures to the pyramid. We have the bottom, well, about three structures. We have the bottom 80, 85, maybe even 75% of people who don't play the game very well. However, because they want something very badly, such as if you're playing World of Tanks, you're a British person, you've heard about the Centurion all your life, so you grind the game through the Centurion. You might go up the Churchill line as well, and you will keep playing, because even though you're bad at the game, it's the only way you can get that Churchill. So, that's the bottom 90%. These are the people that are usually the whales, and they usually hold the game up. Now, in the middle, we have the people who are simultaneously whales, but are also okay at the game. These people are relatively self-sustaining, and they will keep the game playing because they want those tanks, because they're reasonably good at it. Now, I'm somewhere between the second and the first bracket. And then we have the final layer, which constitutes about 5% or less of the population. These are people who are very, 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 very good at the game. These are people who are hardcore PvPers, who will do the best they can. Some of them are seal clubbers, some of them are not. Some of them are just really good at games in general. But these people can only but this pyramid can only function with the 90%, because they produce the overall numbers. It is more fun to have a game with multiple people in it, such as Armored Warfare. It's more fun to have a full match than have a skirmish match, because right now those skirmish matches are comprised of a lot of the 5%, but not enough of the lower bracket. So those people who are on the lower bracket don't enjoy the game. So, since this game has a PvE mode, they go to PvE. Which War Thunder and World of Tanks doesn't have for a reason, because the gameplay in those two games is so toxic and bad, is that if they had a PvE mode, it would be in exactly the same function Armored Warfare is in right now, which meant that PvP would die out. I mean,
well, what's the cure?
The cure is that a lot of gameplay decisions should have been made a long time ago. This game has had 2 entire years. 1 year was waiting for Obsidian to finish Global Ops, which proved to be a flop. Right. The other year was fixing 2.0. So that's 2 entire years of game development gone. That is not good. That is not good at all.
I joined in November 15.
Joined in,
I think.
God, I don't know when I joined.
But, anyway, I personally, I love this game more than I do World of Tanks or any other tank game that I've played. Wow. Not because it's pure PvE, it's because the grind wasn't so bad initially.
Yes.
That, you know, that it was, you could advance. You didn't have to play the crap tanks for years and spend gobs of money to get to decent tanks.
Also, I joined the game in June of 2014.
Yeah, see,
I was in the game before the alpha even originated, so right. I've been here for a long time. But
yeah.
This game has something unique, is that unlike the PvE in War Thunder and the PvE in World of Warships, it is completely viable to be able to get vehicles in game using PvE, and relatively decently. So this means is that if you don't enjoy playing PvP, you now have a viable way to get the vehicles without doing it. So this splits the player base. And as of the moment, I can't actually think of a way to be able to balance it out, because either you make PvE unprofitable, which will kill off a large number of players, which in turn kills off the income. PvE will still be playable because it only requires 5 people, but the waiting times will be significantly longer as well.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be nice if it was just totally random. You know, you don't know if you're going to be a PvE or a PvP game.
I don't think that would work.
Oh, a lot of people just rage quit right out of it.
We had that happen during the bounty hunt, in which people didn't have a micom on the other team, so they would just quit.
Huh. Well, I don't know. I'm
pretty sure it's the RCR down there, or the PvP. I don't see TAD.
Identify target. Hostile PC.
I just wish there was a solution to this madness.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
Shit, the TAD's beating up the...
Because there's nothing else better.
And that object is going for the AFK.
As far as the tank game.
Anyway,
I guess that's enough of that. Let me shut up. I got to go use the restroom. I think I'm going to have to go anyway. So thanks for talking.
Alright.
I'll see you.
Hey.
Bye.
Why is this object taking so long to kill the fucking RCR?
Identify. Hostile tank.
I'm around.
Reloading. Identify.
Yep.
Hostile PC. APS knocked down a shot. ERA saved us.
Okay, that object can deal with the BVP for now. Actually, no, he's not going to deal with the BVP. So he's just going to sit there.
Identify.
Yep, there is Mr. TADU. Okay, back up, go to the next part of the game. Go to the next part of the map. We need to stay relatively mobile, which is not exactly a smart thing considering.
APS up.
Yeah, and that is one dead BVP.
Reloading. Okay, tracks up, moving out.
How do you spot again?
The game has spotting range in. So basically, MBTs have a very low spotting range. So they are kind of blind most of the time. Otherwise, it is AFVs and light tanks that are very high spotting range as well. However, camouflage influences the percentage. Sorry, I'm currently in a camouflage. So basically, if I'm in a T-72 and I have 400 meters of view range, this is basically line of sight from a couple of points on the vehicle. I believe it is from the driver's hatch and from the gunner's perspective, and possibly the commander as well. So if I have 400 meters of view range, that is 400 meters out I can see. However, every single tank in the game has a camouflage percentage, and whatever that percentage is how much of the view range it influences. So if a very sneaky AFV, like say a Sphinx or a Jeep, had a 50% camouflage, that means is that it would reduce that T-72's view range from 400 meters to when it can only spot that Jeep at 200 meters. And if you're playing PvE, a lot of the times the view ranges are a lot smaller as well, because it's smaller maps, there's a lot more tanks, and it's subjective based. Wow, that was really bad. I'm sorry. Anyway, I need to message somebody, don't I? Who do I need to message? I'll have to wait for someone to be able to tell me. How many modules did I kill? 15 modules, Jesus Christ. 15 modules and 3 crew members. I imagine Werewolf didn't have much fun that day. But yeah, I very much enjoy playing the Ramka. It's not exactly overpowered because it's a slow thing. It's quite weak in terms of armor, but otherwise the thermal barracks are immensely fun. It's just a tank that's fun to play. And if you can play it right, you can kill a lot of people. And wow, it looks like playing the Ramka influenced Janet a bit.
If I live in tier 8, it's either the Bradley or the Ramka, because I like the autocannon.
The Bradley has very hard-hitting missiles. So, Blitz, for now, the only game mode you'll probably be able to play will be PvE. There are some PvP games going on, but a lot of the people in those tiers are sealed covers.
Okay.
So you can imagine how that goes. Yeah, Brick Crusader, I hope Armored Warfare will eventually smash the other 2 games in terms of PvP. It's definitely the one that requires the most skill. The one that has the least amount of stuff you don't know. But it is also significantly difficult for casual players to get into, which is never exactly a good thing when you're trying to appeal to the mass market.
Identify target. Hostile tank. Ground destroyed.
Oh, there's that block. Really?
APS saved us.
Janet, if you want to use Thermal Barracks against other Ramkas, it might be better off aiming at the turret if you can't aim at the lower hull. This is because this thing is plated with ERA. Alright, let's go help the Beeford.
Yeah.
Identify. Hostile tank. No effect.
Back up a bit. Or not.
ERA deflected a shot.
Hey, how's that Amarak working out for us? Right. Load just a bit. Okay.
Identify.
Turn on one side, one on the other.
They're mobilized.
Boom.
Ramka down. Challenger next. BBL's not going to be much of a problem. He's been camping all game. That that Stingray will call the MGS, and this VBL has a death wish. So that means we need to concentrate on the Challenger for now, but also watch out for the VBR because the VBR will be flanking. Why does Ramka have hard armor? It doesn't. You need to aim for the weak spots, bro. Like, just don't shoot at the thickest part of armor you can see, because that never works. Alright. It's 169.
ERA deflected a shot. Hostile tank marked.
He's on fire. Remember, girls, love is a burning thing.
Reloading.
And he definitely burned to death that night. I don't think there was anything you could have done there, to be honest, Janet.
Oh, not really. I was in the wrong spot.
Wasn't that. You were... your type decided to pick a fight with a Ramka. Your Challenger was in... Your Challenger and Stingray were in La La Land, and your VBR decided to camp, so I can't really see a way you could have done anything. Yeah, that's it, really. Oh, I got Order of Resistance. I will play Rosamac next. Because even though the Rosamac, to be honest, is kind of worse than the Bradley, because the Bradley has a better autocannon, it's tracked, it has ERA. The Rosamac has the hilarious, ridiculous damage missiles. Also, I'm very, very hot. I may actually need a second fan.
For your computer?
For me. Yeah, I just need to check my computer fan is up again.
You call me crazy, but I actually invested into a smart one, like smart home one that basically senses the temperature and actually turns on when it gets too hot. Yeah.
Oh. I have my fan running at 100 for my computer. Like, I do actually have a fan. But there isn't enough slots in the motherboard for it.
Fair enough. Is it regulated by the motherboard or just permanently 100?
Oh no, I have a program that I can use to alter the fan.
Sweet.
But
Like,
I have an unused fan in the computer.
What's that name again? Afterburner, right?
Firestorm.
Okay, that's basically kind of equivalent to the one I use. I use the one from Intel. So.
Oh.
If you want the external tape version, you get a shop vac, some duct tape, the shop vac to your exhaust port, put a filter over your intake.
I have a
back.
Ryzen CPU, which is actually pretty decent.
Increase airflow, that would be one way. Loud, but
okay. Jesus Christ. I don't know how I'm going to be able to survive with 2 other people in here. So I'm going to have Amy and Josh round when I'm going to Tank Fest. And 3 people in the same room while streaming. God, it's going to be hot. Yeah, I want to block this guy and the messages. Just some guy on Facebook that's like, hey, have you checked out our internet page that sells jewelry and cars for cheap prices? No. I don't want to do
It's
that.
the same as in games these days, you know, free-to-play games where bots spam it, so...
Fallout 4 Creation Club. In fact, and then when it was introduced, the most popular mod was the one blocking you from seeing the Creation Club adverts. This is weird, Janet.
It's funny
There's
that
only
if you
4
download
NPCs
it,
here.
if you download some stuff from the Creation Club that is free, you know, you're kind of stuck to it because you cannot uninstall it anymore. Did you do that too?
I don't. I'm purchasing anything from the Creation Club. I don't want to.
What do you think of you know, Fee is going nuts on it, but I don't know what you think of it. But what do you think of Fallout 76 so far?
It's just some attempt from Bethesda, like every other game company out there, to try and market the whole battle royale or whatever the fuck they're trying to do.
It's not a battle royale; it's a survival like Ark. They said or something.
They're just trying to take
Battle
attention.
royale.
I doubt it's any serious.
It's not battle
attempt, to be
royale.
honest.
Not at all. Not at all. It's more like Rust or survival. Is it? Most likely.
They're just trying to market into it while we wait for the next Fallout or Elder Scrolls. It's terminated.
Well, the next
1983
Elder
in the
Scrolls is
TLU.
coming out in 2020, so they say.
That's 9 years between Elder Scrolls. When was Skyrim introduced?
Basically. But Fallout 4 was also around 5 or 6, so.
What the fuck is the rest of them?
I have a question. What does the E and Q buttons do? Like, I know that Q does smoke for some reason.
G is smoke.
And
E is class-specific abilities.
How do you view what kind of class stuff you have?
You can't pick your class's special abilities.
No, I know. But how can you see what certain special abilities you have as a tank you select?
If you hold, if you drag your mouse over to the UI panel, you can see which ones they are. Can I ammo at this guy? Yes, I can. That was fun. Just play support mobile in the fucking Rosenike. Because, you know, who doesn't enjoy hitting your enemies with giant spike missiles? Actually, no, I'm going the wrong way.
In the vehicle test area, do you actually spend ammo or not?
No. Don't just stay there type.
So basically it's unlimited ammo there?
Pretty much.
Fair enough.
The whole I'm trying to play support vehicle isn't working when my team is dying. Hello object, how are you today?
Enemy destroyed. Reloading.
Question is, will these people deal with Aramco intelligently, or will they go boneheaded onto that? More news at 7. Actually, no, I should probably not be there. I need to move up! Come on, Rosamak, you giant, pig-headed IFV. And he's burning. Isn't it just a glorious thing to see other tanks on fire?
How do you extinguish a fire?
You need to have a fire extinguisher equipped
Okay.
in your consumables.
Else you're fucked, I assume.
You won't die, but there is a strong chance of other things happening because you know it's a fire.
30 your hit points. If you're not relatively healthy, it can kill you pretty quick.
And there's the Evo who died a horrible screaming death. Well, they had fun. I mean, I haven't even watched the Fallout 76 trailer, and I don't really feel the need to. Like, after Bethesda's horrific dealing of Fallout 4, I was just like,
To be honest, I do like Fallout 4, but it's way different from the other two that I played.
It's more of like, it's more action-y than RPG. I mean, there isn't really any RPG aspects in it, to be honest. The dialogue system is bad. There's no real choices in the game, and the DLC was.
Oh, it's all the path is already chosen for you.
It's like, here's the choices. Yes. Give me more money, then yes. No, but I actually mean yes, but I'll come back later. Tell me more about it.
I mean, for some reason, you get a fucking that power armor at the start of the match. It's like, okay. But, if you think about it, you do have to scavenge for those fusion cores that actually drain pretty quickly if you don't know where to look.
Here's the thing, Blitz. You play as... I mean, you can play as a female lawyer, and then suddenly you can use power armor.
That normally you had to be taught. Yes, I know.
You had to be taught for power armor for, like... Pretty sure most of the other games, to be honest. Fallout 3, if you're able to do the Anchorage DLC, you're able to get like power armor at level 5 or something, but you always needed training for it.
Yes, but you can go to Anchorage if you do that DLC, you get that stuff, but it's really hard to do at level 5, I think. Right?
I mean, at level 5 with guns, you are literally better off just walking into enemies and holding down the trigger. Like, don't even bother. Like, my main issue with Fallout 3 is that the gun spread outside of VATS was just horrific.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like, I mean, I know the AK-47 isn't accurate, but I'm pretty sure it can hit something on the first shot. Or in the entire magazine, whereas in Fallout 4 you're just like spraying the gun everywhere and it can't hit us.
Can I say something? Can I ask you something in between? I apologize.
Go for it.
What is dynamic scene resolution? Should I keep that off or enabled?
Depends if your computer's... Dynamic scene resolution is just related to graphics. Like
enabled automatic adjustments of the 3D renders resolution. So it's adaptive resolution for if your computer gets too clocked or something? I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm sorry, your Bonds, why are your feet sore? I have 19,000 gold. What can I pay with 19,000 gold? I don't know. How did that Rosamund game go anyway? You had a fun last stand there, Janet, although... Once again, your team, like, your 2A4 and the Buford should have been with you instead of just rushing across the bridge to their deaths.
How do you find out what special... Oh, sorry. You go.
Well, I was going to say, one thing that they might be able to introduce as a variant of special ops would be to start having scenarios pop up in PvE, but that takes a lot of marketing, internal game marketing. Yeah, for example, have a PvE team of 5 American MBTs versus a Russian mech infantry battalion. You've got about 27 AI that would be involved.
So, okay, I see.
Talking about what?
You were suggesting that a while ago, actually, that I wanted to do like a kind of folder gap style defense, in which is nothing more than the wave defense against increasingly tougher enemies, while you get reinforcements and the aid of like friendly bots if you do certain objectives and stuff.
What does fail to fuse
Well, more
mean?
like
Is that
the
it
spec
fails to
ops
explode?
chapters.
Fail to fuse means that the shell has bounced off the armor and the warhead is not armed. This usually goes for heat shells. I don't really know the specifics of it. I am not a tanker, I'm not a game designer, and I don't know.
The fuse actually explodes when it on impacts or something.
The fuse just fails to arm, so the weapon becomes inert and doesn't do anything. RT-90 is sniping. Oh fuck my life.
They're called point initiating base detonating. The fuse is located at the end of the spike, and it sends a signal along a wire to the base of the explosive charge, which then detonates and forms the molten plasma cone.
Identified.
So it has to sense an impact before it actually does that.
Impact is it's a little crystal, and it travels at 186,000 miles per second, so you don't have to worry about that, really.
Can you see why I'm so obsessed with missiles, Janet?
Reloading. Target down.
What is our challenge you do? Really?
That's so stupid. The game tells me I have to do PvP to unlock the inventory, the battalion, the dossier, and the rest.
What happens with the early versions?
Fucked by an RCR. Charlie, it'd be great if you could... Oh, thank you, Charlie. Just run the fuck away. I don't want to get killed by... I got killed by an RCR.
Awesome that it actually says I'm level 1, and the wait time for level 1 is long. Yay.
Oh, well, I did my job.
The earlier versions of the heat rounds were very sensitive as to the angle of impact when they hit the target that they were aimed at, and they wouldn't always fire. The fuse would get crushed as opposed to fire, and send that signal to the other end of the fuse at the base of the shell. And
you've got her talking now, Blitz. She won't stop.
No, I mean, it almost sounds like he knows what he's talking about, and he's gonna tank it himself. I don't know why.
She.
Have you been?
I spent 20 years at it.
Cool.
Janet is a she, but let's...
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I don't have the most feminine sounding voice.
Neither do I.
live with it.
You know that I felt really how do you say that? When I went to California, I felt really nervous that I assumed the right gender, because you cannot really always see it, and I'm personally not really used to it. My sister goes into the same trends, you know, gender stuff. It took me. Yeah, I was born into the to the time where it was not really common yet. So, you know, old dogs need time to adapt to it.
How old
Like
are you?
And I felt so bad that I misassumed Fee's gender once. I being totally honest right now. And I was getting really nervous because I was being raised to say, being really sincere with "Hey Miss" or "Hello Sir" kind of thing, being really, you know, modest and stuff. So yeah, it kind of, yeah.
I just replaced he and she with they. It's a gender neutral
I know,
pronoun, and it's gotten my ass.
I wasn't ready for it.
Let's see what we can spot today. I should be able to block a missile hit wherever they have a rank at and a Terminator. So where are they going? Rankers on one side, Terminators on the other. Why are you camping, son?
It automatically spots for you if you highlight long enough.
Yeah, you can use the target designation ability on AFEs, which is
Say again?
You can use target designation abilities on AFEs and light tanks, which designates your target for 20 seconds, and it means that your guns and shells hit them.
I killed one!
Now is not a good time.
It felt satisfying.
What? Okay, have fun. Why is this fucking Centauro camping?
Target immobilized. ERA was hit.
Oh, shit.
Identify target. Hostile tank.
Bunker on one side.
You know, there's now World of Warships as well. What's that?
One Terminator on one side, T-90MS on the other.
Whoa.
Is my mic volume down?
Identify target.
I don't know.
Hostile tank.
I mean, am I loud as I was? So.
You are not.
Not as bad, but still loud. Not bad.
Okay, I'm trying to fix this.
Huh. So they drew Brick Crusader? Huh.
Identify.
There's a
Hostile
fucking
tank.
noise.
To the head.
Oh, you fucking kidding me? Really?
No pen. Track repaired. They're immobilized. Go ahead. ERA was hit. Direct hit.
There you go, you motherfucker. Oh my god, that was difficult.
I had the
Welcome back,
first
Scottman. How are you?
match and I love it.
That's good.
Janet, is it lower now?
Oh god, that was difficult.
For the first ever match, I did 809 damage, spotted one enemy and destroyed two.
That's good.
Is that a good thing?
Should have switched to AP at the end though. No, high explosive would have been a better choice. The T90 M's side armor is a bit whack. Yeah, I'm
What's your
surprised that one
username, by the way?
So
I can add you.
We can sort this another time. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'm currently in the PvP mood right now. How are you, Scommon, today? How was work? Work sucks.
I don't know if my mic is too loud.
Actually, you're too soft now.
Nope, it's fine.
Oh.
It's the volume or get really excited.
Hello. I'm excited.
Achieved enough losses to get the 500,000 credit award for losing in PvP.
Yay. The football is done, the PvP queues should be a lot faster, so basically we should blame the game's demise on football.
So they reward you for losing, or are you just being funny?
No, actually you have to come in first on the team to get the award.
Oh.
If you go to achievements in dossier, go to achievements and down into PvP, it tells you there's various.
Well, fastest MBT in the game acceleration wise, let's go. I'm gonna go straight to the middle and see if I can use this thing, so it's great. I'm not sniping, but I don't want to take hits, so I'll try and see if I can use my missiles, because this thing has a tier 10 gun on it, so.
So that must be a Chinese thing.
Type 96B. It used to have a giant black hole in the armor, but you could penetrate it, like always. It was still fun to play though. It has the Rush B ability, which boosts your engine power by like a ridiculous amount. I think it's 50% or something.
This is a thing in tank, right?
Yeah.
So do you have to fully upgrade one tank? What's the benefits of that? Yeah, I'm a total noob, so I'm sorry for the questions.
As you get more experience in a vehicle, you can unlock modules to improve performance. Either.
Are you gonna kill it, Vibo?
Huh? What did you say? Sophie, do it.
I'm stuck.
Okay.
As you upgrade modules, you unlock better ammunition, faster reloads.
Is there a benefit of unlocking and applying all the upgrades on one tank?
Yeah.
Your tank is fully upgraded.
If it's a premium, yeah.
There's a separate thing called retrofits, and those only really are worthwhile on either your favorite tanks or higher tier tanks.
We have no idea where he is. Person is up there. I missed.
What's a Tier 1 tank? The PT-76, the light tank?
It's like a 1950s light tank. It's very old.
Yes, I know, but it got a top star with a ribbon over it. What does that mean? Like a emblem, sort of.
There's YouTube videos that will help you a lot with the beginning stages.
Yeah.
It's almost impossible to go over it all.
Let me look here at the garage in a second.
I can't remember who I used.
Rush B has been activated, comrades.
Fire videos. Videos.
Are you gonna kill him, Ramco? One day, maybe. Got him. That's why I like the Type 96B.
Probably the first thing you want to get in the PT-76 would be to upgrade the smoke, exhaust smoke, then start working your way down the fire control, and then worry about the engine afterwards.
The PT-76. Yeah, I don't have any retros on that.
I wouldn't put any retrofits on those. I wouldn't worry about retrofits until you got up to well into your tier 5s.
Mm-hmm. Or it's a tank you really enjoy.
Yeah. But yeah, it's definitely worth upgrading your tanks. One of the first things I always try to unlock first is my gun, all the goodies for my gun. The bullet don't cost you any money, just XP. The shells. And then anything to do with firing control is my first. And
oh, live a game.
Then the engine.
If it's a lower tier tank that you don't really enjoy, I wouldn't bother buying any of the upgrades except for the ammunition.
Yeah.
Just,
what log for details?
Are you still here? You still here, Painful? Who is that?
Why?
I'm still here. I'm just, you know, trying to sum it all up in my brain.
I got you.
Is the video encoder fucking up?
Have you went into your settings and adjusted your everything in there? I don't know if you have a good computer or...
Oh, I got a good computer. It runs perfectly on maximum everything.
Okay,
and high HQ or high quality version of the game too. So.
That 285 and the Ramco need to follow me. Actually, I'm pretty sure they all do. You need to go into town and beat the fuck out of them there.
I can play Crysis, so, you know, because it's off the Crysis engine, I assumed this one worked fine too.
I would change my field of view to 90. You said something about dynamic.
It is Crysis engine, right?
Yes.
It's a hybrid.
Modified.
Oh, yeah. But the dynamic scene resolution you were asking about earlier, you only
that Challenger 1
on
Falcon is absolute shit, so I should be able to batter its lower plate. Same for the M1 Abrams. The S-Guard and KPN will probably be the biggest threats. The Ramco will be
adaptive
able to beat the shit out of
resolution,
me
3D resolution only if your computer is struggling at certain points, right?
Yeah, you don't dynamic. If you got a crap computer, you would run that, but you know, you got a good one.
You're trying to shoot a tank and then suddenly it gets all blurry. Thank you.
Yeah. Where is the rest of them? Are they camping?
Anyway.
Isn't there 1A2 down there? Where is the rest of your friends, Abrams? Alright. Abrams Broody! Time to give him permatract.
Count the seconds.
It seems that somebody didn't take a repair kit. Abrams is dead. The guy apparently didn't go to the school of, hey, maybe you should equip maybe even one repair kit. Because I just permatracked him. Once. Didn't even repair it back.
Oh, you never could tell how long he was tracked, huh?
No, I permatracked him.
What? There's no such thing as that.
Yeah, it is. It's where you keep firing.
12 seconds. Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
It's where you fire fast enough that they can't repair their tracks in time. So they're taking hits from that score.
Yeah, I got you.
Why are you
I
down
used
there?
to hate that in World of Tanks. God, Everybody keep shooting your tracks out. You burn your kit.
But it's a very, very viable tactic.
Oh hell yeah!
Much viable, very tactic. Question is, where's the rest of them? Where's that Challenger and the Terminator? Where the fuck are they?
Probably on the other side of the game.
I'm feeling very, very, very paranoid. Okay, no, the Challenger's down there for some reason. Capian's capping.
It's so funny when they say the waiting time is long, but you're already loading into a game the second in.
Capian's down there.
It's fast, medium, and long really have no relation to reality.
Yeah. So you really never know when to do it.
We might lose this actually. Leopard behind me, so we should be able to provide support and fire. However, that Ascot is in a very nice position. Because I can only do unmanned turret damage.
I know, but if long means 1 second, then I don't want to know what short means.
Long usually does not mean 1 second.
Yeah.
For me, it just did.
Come on, Ascot, just screw up a bit. Just screw up a bit. Show me your... There, he's dead.
You are dead?
No, he's dead.
No bad. Smoke grenade out.
Not good. Oh, he can't hit me. I'm pretty sure Sebastian in the, There he is, he's down there. Which means I need to kill off Capian very quickly. He's got any missiles left.
Since you got this tank, you don't play your 98 anymore, do you?
The B3 is basically in 90A, but premium status.
Right.
Okay, he's dead. Charlie Falcon next.
Identify.
And a lot of this stuff will take you a considerable amount
Yep,
of time.
so couple
to
yeah.
learn.
Of course it takes a long time to learn.
Yeah,
Hell,
don't expect,
Arca's taught me how to play the game.
I'm talking about the new fellow we have in chat here.
Yeah, he'll take him a while. If I get him some premium stuff and vehicles to play, he can play with us during Hangout streams, and then we can teach him.
Well, I may have said he when it should have been she. I'm sorry.
Who's a
No gender.
Who's a she?
Okay.
Electro Blitz is a he.
Okay.
That match was rape.
You guys won, right?
Mm-hmm.
I hate this 20-second delay. I guess it's necessary, otherwise people would cheat.
No, people will cheat regardless.
I call it stream cheating or
Stream sniping.
Stream sniping.
The only way to prevent stream sniping would be to have like a 5-minute delay or something. I keep it at 20 seconds because it's like the least time between everything. I mean, the T90A is basically the same as a B3, like 6.8, 6.8.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying I don't see you play it. Is what I'm saying.
Well, I have a premium version of it, so if I want, I'm pretty sure I had a T72 B3 before I had the T90A. So it's the same vehicle, really? Yeah. Although the T90A has APS, but regardless, to me it's the same vehicle. So when I want to play one of them, I'll play the B3 because it makes me more money. Can I play Tier 9s? I can try playing Tier 9s.
Enough people in it.
I'll get it's skirmishes.
Sometimes I wonder how many how many battles they could play in any one moment. You know, the maximum number of battles that can be played on, let's say, the European server at once. I mean, surely you can't just play an infinite number without bogging down the server.
Well, the servers never melted under people.
I know, but like in World of Tanks, they show the server status, you know, being maximum or quarter. And I would imagine the more you stress it out, the more chances of lag and things like that.
I think it'll take Armored Warfare a long time to get there.
I mean, Blizzard is pretty much a master at handling server stress for MMOs.
Yeah.
You do realize they're partnered up with Microsoft, right?
Microsoft. Why would you name a game out? Why would you name a company after your dick?
No, I said they have the biggest server farms, and it basically partnered up with Microsoft to provide the server clouds and stuff.
Makes sense.
I don't know.
Generally cheaper to
be friends with, yeah.
Yay, friends!
Sony might disagree, but Microsoft still has the biggest server farm.
Yep.
For games and stuff, blah 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 blah.
Because Microsoft.
Or cloud.
That's
Yep.
Microsoft.
Kick out of the people that think, oh, everything should be in the cloud. All the cloud is somebody else's computer.
That's right.
And if you talk about Azure actually, if you pronounce it correctly that way, that's basically Microsoft. So they if you put it in their servers, cloud servers, they basically technically own it now.
Yeah. If you read the agreements, that's exactly.
Ooh, I'm
what
getting
they
into a
say.
game.
Yes, I know.
Even if it's a tier 10 match, I don't care because I'm in the Terminator.
Same with Amazon, you know, if the server farm goes in flames, they say, yeah, sorry, it's said in an agreement, we're not liable for any damage. Oh, thank you for notifying.
I got Capion on my team now.
Yeah, you got a Type 99 140, so you got the best MBT in the game.
Hux. Uh-oh.
How'd you get a 140?
The 140 crates.
Somebody got an M140 crate and is playing it.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you had it, Janet.
Well,
If your tank gets destroyed, you need to buy new ones?
No. You have auto repair. You can click on as an option, or you have to repair it
It
and
says X5 next to it.
Well, it's me versus Capin and AGDS. I'm probably gonna die. I wonder how many crates it took that 140 to get them.
Not to mention that cornet.
somewhere between 1 and I think some clown claimed to have bought 1,200, but he was just a troll.
Yeah, probably so.
Well, I just hope our Armada is alive today.
I'm just wondering if anybody won anything.
Nope, they're all going down there. Yay. They're all going to the retard corner. This is very, very painful.
Do you have to request these tier 10 vehicles, Spitfire, to get it for your channel, or?
Wow, it's not like I play the game to buy them or anything.
And I'm done.
They always do that to me when I ask those kind of
What?
questions.
I have only received one tier 10 gift tank in my life, and that's been the Armada 152.
What about the Black Eagle?
I got that from the collector's edition, like everybody else.
Oh, really? I thought you had it before.
Wow, it's nice what you think of me.
What?
But, you know, I don't play the game at all, and instead I just sit around requesting, oh, fuck me, it's at 140.
No, because you're a MyCom employee, I thought you had, you know, certain
What the
privileges.
fuck am I supposed to do with this thing? Jesus.
She's a mod for MyCon. She's not technically an employee. I don't think they pay her.
Well, yeah. But, you know, she also...
I understand what you're saying about have press accounts, but she doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then why in the hell be a MyCom? If there's no benefits to it, why do it?
I get premium tanks and gold.
Well, that's what I'm asking.
But right now I have so much gold that it's probably going to take me a couple of weeks, months for me to actually run out. I mean, technically speaking, I have
before we
golds
get
for,
new ones.
before we get new ones for an infinite number of streams. Don't want to play. I'm glad Capian killed me rather than that
I
fucking
have a
140.
question. Most of my menus are disabled, apparently.
Oh, you need to go to settings, then go to UI, and then you'll need to unclick hidden on a lot of them. I still don't know why it does that. Like, you should be able to have.
No,
all
it's
of them
not
open on
unclick,
default.
but it's I can see it, but I cannot click it.
Hmm?
Does that mean I'm still in tutorial or something?
I mean, no, I don't think you are.
I cannot click on vehicles, I cannot click on my inventory, my battalion or dossier, I cannot upvote the game, I cannot click on my profile, I cannot click...
Are you
next to it.
disconnected?
No, there's
And nope. And I cannot party up, apparently.
Well, you know, if you don't have automatic repair and automatic reload, then it won't let you go into the game.
I have to be, you have to apologize for me for saying it, but I'm talking about the UI and not about repairing.
Well,
Because I'm in the queue right now.
well, that's why. Because you're in the queue, it won't allow you to do
even
that.
when I'm not in the queue, I cannot click those things.
masking.
I can only click Commanders, HQ, and Garage, and that's it.
Up in the top left corner, that little white sprocket,
That's weird.
and you go to settings.
I got
You gotta
those,
do
you know those highway stripes? I have those over the options I cannot click. You know what I mean
Yeah,
with
I do
highway
know.
stripes, right?
I don't know.
No, I haven't come across those.
Yeah,
So you
you'll
can't
have-
click on inventory, battalion, or dossier.
No.
Well, that's
No.
Are you in queue?
It's both the same in and not in queue.
That's weird. This is very, very weird.
Because every time when I click on it, it tells me I have a task instead.
I don't know, to be honest.
That does look like tutorial to me, but I know, I'm just rolling with it. Just doing the task they tell me to.
When you hit your escape key, you have settings. You can access your settings.
Yes,
You go to UI.
it's unclicked.
Oh. Return to game. Try changing to a different tank.
I guess which tank's just fine.
You have to click on the operation button first. And then choose your operation. Then you have to say action.
So
after
you
choose.
can't view your dossier, Brits? Okay.
Weird.
Oh, got your hands on you. Oh, I'm in the game.
You're not in a chat screen, are you, or anything like that?
KP
I'm
only
engaged.
in a sprut. Kamiko in the VBL. Today's gonna go up.
Oh, you may have to reboot. Anyway, yeah, that's it for me today, y'all. I'll see you later.
This is probably gonna be the last game. So
Yeah.
see you later, Boom.
Alright, y'all. Take care.
So many missiles today. Janet, you should probably be loading your thermo barracks. There's pretty much everyone on our team is squishy today. Well, the VBLs are having a nice joust.
Oh, swell. I think we got a...
No pen.
And that doesn't want to play...
Don't know why, I think I hit that Type 99 in the top of the gun mantle or something. So I've never seen a penetrating hit like that before. Come on. Oh. Ooh.
ABS saved us.
Well, that's where the Ingle went.
Identify. Hostile truck. ERA was hit. They hit it hard.
Oh no, it's a BMP3. Okay.
No effect.
Missed. So today we're just going to call it missile warfare. Because there is a lot of missiles flying today.
Target destroyed. ABS up. Identify. Hostile truck. ABS knocked down.
Yeah, we got Polar Fox sitting over in the corner because he's...
Camperino in.
Oh, he's just mad because it's a skirmish, according to what he's put in the platoon chat. It's a team chat. So he refuses to play.
That's helpful.
Hit him in the wheel. Round destroyed.
He's just sitting there. Actually shot at something.
Target locked. No effect. Target eliminated.
Oh.
ABS up.
Yeah, BMP's a bit of a whiner, I guess.
No.
Wow.
That was spectacular.
Spectacular fails.
Crew ejection system engage.
Time to join. Crew injection system engaged. Time to join the ISS. Right, crew ejection system, isn't that a polite term for turret flew off? Okay, anyway guys, I'm gonna win the stream now. We haven't made any donations today, which is sad I guess, but okay. Hopefully I should be streaming tomorrow. I'm not sure because the next 4 days I'll be at work, like constantly, so exhausted, heat environments, you get it. So thank you all for coming. Thank you to Janet for playing in games with me and helping buff out the matchmaker, and thank you to Blitz, who stayed with me this entire time, or for a while at least.
Yes.
Thank you, Blitz. So thanks for coming, guys. I love you all, and see you all later. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Take care.